There we go.
Hey.
Yeah, obviously the Henny and that. You feel me? Oh shit, wait.
Yay.
Trying to get all the brand deals and that.
Sponsor him. You see it. Oh, he didn't even wait. Period. I love the energy.
Alright, cool. Well, yeah, let's tuck in.
Okay, y'all. I'll wait and then we'll do the intrizzy. So welcome to Inbetween, where we talk about what's
Thank you
in,
for
what's
having me.
out, and everything in between. I'm Natasha Wobu.
And I'm Tony Ade.
And we got
Len.
Captain Badman, outside mustache himself, Big Len,
Yeah,
never the little
never.
one.
Never. Yeah, we're in the building, man.
How are y'all today? What's in this week with you guys?
Wait,
What
hold
y'all
on.
get to?
I've just literally, I had a last minute show in Milan, so I had to come to Milan. I've just been shooting some shit. I'm gonna go studio in maybe like an hour.
Oh,
Okay,
And
we
that,
saw
yeah.
you. We actually saw you in Italy. Has anyone called you a monkey or no? Like, how is it out there?
Do you know what's weird? Yeah, it's like I don't know how to word it. It's like the racism here is like it's the most subtle thing ever. As in, like we went on the train and then everyone got up out of their seats so that they could just not be next to us. But it's like they won't say anything to you directly.
Excuse me? Okay,
Yeah,
you know what? Private car. It's a section.
I'm not
Okay.
like, damn, just say something to me. Why would you just get up like I'm a leper?
But you know, it's
That's
like
so
I'm
crazy.
just I just see it as this is free seats, and so I'm not really.
Exactly. It's your own little section on the train. Simple.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're
That's
chilling.
crazy
So
though.
it's like,
That's so crazy.
Okay, so have you been to, because I mean, you guys have an advantage. I'll give you all that. The weather sucks in the UK. The food is kind of but I love how close you are to everybody else. No shade, no shade.
I
So
love the food in the UK. I think the food in the
really,
UK is amazing.
you know what? I feel like the good food in the UK is from other countries. Like the UK, like the
Oh yeah, like
white
English. I
food
mean,
is
like
not
English
good.
food, like English, like proper
Yeah,
British food isn't really amazing. Is it? But you need to have like
yeah.
a roast dinner, like a nice roast dinner. Really like rock your
A
Oh,
world.
nice
okay,
roast.
roast dinner.
That's not like when I see roasts on TikToks, I'm not really sure how I feel. What's the traditional
Nah,
roast? Like what's on the plate?
original roast would be like you can get like some turkey, some chicken. Sometimes there's like a cut of beef. It's not steak, but I don't know what it is. There's like maybe like a short rib, and then obviously you have your
Okay.
you have your roast potatoes. We have these things called like Yorkshire puddings. I don't know what they're made
Isn't
of,
that
but they're
like
like
blood pudding? Isn't that like the jelly looking? Oh, okay, okay.
no. Yorkshire pudding is like how do I word it? It's a weird one because I don't know how to explain what it is, but it's like probably you know how like with a wrap or like a taco, it's like you have your bread in a way. And a Yorkshire pudding is like it's kind of like in between a bread and a potato, but it's just amazing. Isn't it? I think everyone from Britain loves a Yorkshire pudding. Like
Okay, when we come, you'll have to give us you have to hit us up with the
I'm
good
gonna show you
plate.
when you lot come. I'm
Yeah,
gonna show you lot everything. I'm gonna make sure everything's taken care of.
simple.
You lot are
Period.
taken care of. You lot are going to the nice spots and that. You feel me?
Period. I love it. I love the
I've not been
energy.
to
Len
London
of
ever,
London.
so I'm looking forward to that.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
gonna
fun.
be
Big fun.
100%.
Fun. Okay, but I was saying because I mean you guys are all Brexit aside, you're really close to the other European countries. Where have
Yeah.
you been and what's your favorite place? Like can you rank them? Rate them, like
I'm trying to think in terms of Europe. I've been Paris.
okay,
I've,
Paris.
I've been Paris. I've been um where have I been? I've been Paris. I've been Denmark. I've been Amsterdam. I've been I don't know if I have to say the countries because obviously I know like
How about you
I
tell
know
us
the American
where's
I
your
know the
favorite
American
show
geography
been?
is not
Okay,
not
wait,
the
he just
best.
came for the education system. Hold on.
Okay,
Okay, so
what you say about?
I've been Paris, which is in France. I've been Denmark. I've
Now he
been
snuck it in and kept on going on his list. Excuse me.
I've been Milan and Florence. I've been Sweden. I've been Lithuania. Where else? I've been Portugal twice.
Have you been to Copenhagen? Because like your fashion gives me like Copenhagen
Eastern European.
clubking.
No,
Yes,
I haven't been Copenhagen, but I want to. So, I've been Germany. I've been Berlin. I've been Berlin twice.
Okay,
I've
okay.
been Spain. I've been Madrid, Barcelona, Tenerife. I've been a few places. But yeah, I'll say in terms of my favorite places, I think number one was Tenerife, which is in Spain. because I went to an all-inclusive hotel and like I just got drunk as fuck. And like I done a lot of activities and shit. Do you know what it is like back then I was with my ex and she had like a really like long itinerary of things to do, which
Okay,
is
so
why
she
I
was
love
like the
women.
planner. She was like the
Yeah, she
planner.
was a planner
You,
and
like
I just
I'm
paid
going
for
with the
everything,
flow.
but
Oh,
she
that's
planned
cute.
everything. So that was
Okay, a little
amazing.
bit of Len lore. I like
So
that.
Tenerife, that's number one. I say number two is definitely Paris. I just love being in Paris. Every time I go there, I just love the people. I love the shows. I love the events. I just love the vibe. I just feel like even the sky. I'm very big on like being in love with like the
Interesting.
sky. You know,
Oh,
what I'm saying? Even the whole
What
sense of
makes the
like
sky in Paris like beautiful?
you see like how this next project is called Cobalt. The whole moment of that
yeah.
was because I was looking at the sky last June and the sky
Wow.
was cobalt in the evening and like obviously the yellow lights really just brought out how blue the sky was. And like I was just really I'm like I can get very emotional. So I was looking at the
Yeah.
sky, my eyes were watering. I was like, this is deep.
Oh,
Like I'm telling my guys, like, bro, look at the sky. I've said it like maybe 10 times. Everyone's telling me to chill out. I'm like, no, guys, look, you need
no,
to
you
like
don't get
look,
it. Deep the
like
sky.
look at the sky. You
Yes,
feel
I
me?
love
And then yeah, so
that's
obviously that's how
beautiful.
even the project name even came around and that. And then it's so funny because I only found out maybe like 2 months ago. There's a guy, his name's like Clean Klein or whatever, and he basically had the same revelation in Paris, but like years ago, like maybe in the 90s type shit. So
Wow.
he made a painting of the sky, and it's literally just cobalt blue. You just make it, and then he
Oh
was basically
wow.
saying how color's so deep to him, blah 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 blah. And then he even made like he even got his own version of the color like patented, like trademarked.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, it's insane. But like
So,
obviously I'm getting
so have you like were you how did you find this out? Like was it self-research or did you guys meet somewhere?
no. So someone just told me someone
Oh,
like hit me up. They
wow.
were like, did you get inspiration from him? And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, this is the first I've fucking seen this, but no,
Wow.
but
That's
cool
crazy.
at the same time, innit?
So do
But
you
yeah,
believe in
For
that being
both of
said? Oh,
y'all,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was saying for both of y'all, do y'all think y'all's favorite like travel destinations have been based off like what you did when you were there or like the scenery and the culture of the place? Like what do you guys think contributes to like you liking somewhere a lot?
A good
I think
experience.
my big thing is definitely like culture and just the people. I don't really mind like not doing anything. I can be some like when I'm in Amsterdam, I didn't really do much except just smoke
Yeah.
weed and food. But like just because of the culture over there and just because
Yeah.
of how kind the people were, I had it like it was one of my favorite trips. So it's like it's not really about activities. Obviously, I like activities, but I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
how I feel just being
When
in a
you're
place
there.
really does a lot.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I think I agree. Like it's about people, like wherever because we're very social creatures. Like, and I feel like your
yeah, definitely.
experience, it's not the place to be gorgeous and there's a bunch of scenery, whatever. If you don't feel connected, if you don't feel welcomed, if you don't feel
Yeah.
let in, the experience is gonna suck regardless. And that goes for everything, not even just like travel. Like a
Definitely.
regular ass day could be made spectacular based on who you run into,
Exactly.
what happens.
Yeah.
That's real. But I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, back to your point about the cobalt sky and your inspiration for the tape, do you believe in predestination? Like, do you believe in fate? Like, do you think that you were there at that moment because it led you to this album, or does shit just kind of happen and we make
And
our own meaning? This is like a common theme of we have this debate all the time because,
Yeah.
like, yeah, life is crazy. What do
I
you
think
think?
I think I think destiny and hard work like are hand in hand. I think a lot of things are supposed to fall on my lap, but I'm supposed to now make what's
Amen.
falling on. I have to construct it and build it. You feel me? Because like there's I'm someone that's very hardworking anyways, in the sense of that I'm always trying to work, I'm always trying to be in the studio, I'm always trying to do this and that. But my hard work puts me in places where things can land on
The
my lap.
pieces can fall together. Like,
That's
yeah.
what, the whole reason I was in Paris. I saw the sky was because I had like a couple shows to do in Paris. But I wouldn't have these shows if I didn't put the hard work in to get booked in Paris, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
exactly.
it's a loop of hard work and then an opportunity landing on my lap, and then me like, okay, now I need to build on
Have the
this as
faith and do it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like a chicken and the egg thing. Like hard
yeah.
work begets
It's
fate.
always gonna one's
Yeah,
always gonna go into the other,
free
but I
will.
wouldn't.
That's the God
Yeah,
part. I
yeah.
love that. Okay, interesting. I love that little piece of lore. So you mentioned that you had a partner a minute ago, and that influenced your travel decisions. Would you
Yeah. I
classify
had.
yourself as a lover boy? Are you a lover boy or are you a thought? Because honestly, from your music, it could go either way. This nigga said the first time we heard was I think Bebe.
Yeah.
like ass and tits, and I like toes. Toe fetish, my guy. Like, what's going on?
Man, for me who can't see, he's bit his lip. I promise.
You know, it is like I'll be real. Like, obviously, yeah, no, I was talking about my ex, which when we went to Tenerife. But I would say, yeah, I'm definitely a lover boy. I love women. I just really appreciate women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, women are my muse. At the end of the time, at the end of the day, and obviously, I've been around a lot of women, even from when I was young. You know what I'm saying? So I just really just fuck with women, and I just like I don't know. I just like bad bitches. You feel me?
And
And
that's
I'm a
the
lover
thing.
boy.
You said lover boy. They said bad bitches plural with the S.
Yeah, cause man, like there's
Interesting.
so many in it. Like there's, I
Yeah.
don't know what to, I don't know what to do. There's times where I'm on the internet and I just see a bad bitch and I just get so confused. Like
Your head is spinning.
my head's spinning. You feel me?
Ringing.
But it's like
Okay.
I don't know. Again, I don't know. I would say I'm definitely a lover boy. Like when I am in something,
Okay.
I'm very romantic, very thoughtful.
Cute.
I'm very, I'm very intentional.
Nice.
But when I'm
So,
not in a relationship, I feel like I just be chilling.
okay, so what's your vibe right now? As we're speaking right now, are you on the market for the girls that are listening? And what are you doing?
Hey,
That's a long laugh. So hold on. Are you hiding for anybody? What's going on? Is there someone that will
I'm
watch
not.
this interview and be confused?
Pressure.
I'm not hiding anything. But yeah, no, I'm just
Oh.
chilling, vibing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'm alive. That's what matters most. I'm alive.
We're just ordinary people. That's what you just said.
I'm alive.
That's crazy.
You know, at the end of the day, we're just humans in this
Oh.
ecosystem, and I'm a human. You feel me?
Mm.
That's all I can say. You feel
Amen.
me?
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
I feel
Okay.
it.
What's been in for you this week?
Yeah.
What's
Shows,
that?
what's in for you? I said, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
Lance said he's been doing shows. What's in for you this week, Natasha? What have you been up to?
What have I been into this week? So honestly, like a lot of like work and then school stuff. I'm really making it like a point to be a better communicator this year. Please God. Like, so I've been really like reaching out more to like friends. I don't know. I don't want to say roster because but as for friends, people
Oh.
are actually in the not too much Beanie Man.
I'm
But for
dead.
people who are like in my life right now, like yeah, I'm trying to like be more of a reacher outer, not get so like, oh, I'm so busy, I'm so busy. Life is busy. Like you'll always be busy. Make
You
time
want to
for
be
what
more
matters.
present.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So very much that. And I've been watching a lot of good shows. Like I just finished Lessons in Chemistry on Apple TV. That was so good. Love a good show. We started this South Korean game show also, Tony and I. It's actually crazy, like the Physical 100. And they're
Yeah.
basically
Oh
doing
yeah,
Squid
I
Game.
watched that. Yeah, I watched
Oh,
that
really?
with the
How far did you
strongest
get
team.
in it?
I finished the first season, but I haven't watched the second season.
Oh,
Oh,
But
okay.
I really like the first season.
Like
It's crazy,
3.
and it's got like
sheesh.
celebrities and wrestlers and
Yes, so we
boxers.
actually
And shit.
skipped the
Like,
first season. We just went to the second, and it was pretty intense. I love that. I love watching
Yeah, no,
people.
no, no. They're both really good. I think I've seen like maybe one episode of the second season, but yeah, that's too much.
I like
Yeah.
it. It gives the games / what's that one show? Did y'all used to watch Fear Factor?
Survivor. I fucking love
Yeah, we
Fear
have
Factor.
Yeah,
yeah. I
it
used to
gives
watch
so
Fear Factor.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. What have you been up to, T? Oh shit, we went to Houston for.
Oh, my birthday. Yeah.
Oh my days! Happy belated birthday! How was that?
Air season.
Hold on. Where's the people sound effect? You took it off. You.
No, I think we can go to. Oh, hold on. Let me.
I
Hold
found
on.
it. Okay.
You lot are so cute.
Yeah, it was my birthday. I turned 26 on the eclipse, but it's cloudy in Houston, so I couldn't see the eclipse, which I'm really
That's hard. That's hard. I had an emotional experience. I felt so #connected. Astro
Hashtag-
Girls.
Congrats on that.
You're welcome.
I'm hating on everyone who's on the eclipse for real. Like, I'm actually mad about it. But yeah, I had a nice birthday weekend. Natasha came through, and some of my other friends. Besides that, I've been watching Sex and the City.
Such a good show.
Because I never watched it in order. I used to watch it like just like just turn on a TV show, like pick a random episode, season, whatever. But watching it in order, I'm just so annoyed. I hate Carrie even more than I did the first time I watched it. It's so slow. I can't with that show. And I'm watching a lot
I
of
only watched it
Nollywood
like maybe once.
all the
It's
way
so
through.
good. And I feel like you particularly, like, you would actually love it so much.
Do
And
you know
it's
what
so
it is?
relevant.
Do you know what it is? Like, when I originally watched it, I was like maybe 13, and I just saw.
So you
You
need to
didn't
watch
get
it.
it.
You need
No,
to
but I
watch
saw
it
Sex
now.
in the City, and I thought there was gonna be a
You
lot of
thought it was
sex.
just, you thought it was late
I was
night television, late night
yeah,
programming.
so like, I just left it alone.
Very good. You should watch it. I
So
think you might.
pause. We're not gonna let him get away with that. You said you left it alone.
Yeah, where's the sex at? You know, that's what I'm trying to find out. Where's the sex in the
That's very
city?
good.
I don't see shit.
Okay, so now that you've progressed,
On Netflix. Watch it and let us know what you think about it. But it's actually a pretty good show. Like, it's a nice show.
Yeah, I'll tap in. Oh, yeah,
okay, perfect. I know you missed our faces, so
of course, I was screaming and I fell to the floor.
he was crying and throwing up. So glad we could fix that.
You can see the tears a little bit.
Love the face tat, by the way. When are you gonna get IBT tatted? Get like our pod name tatted. Like, I think we look good right here.
The little pill.
Yeah,
I think here.
that's hot. Like right there. That's
Yeah,
honestly
I think that's the vibe.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, that'd be so cute.
You know,
Little
when I
punctuation.
get back to London, that's gonna be the first thing on my agenda.
Excellent. Love
Can
that.
I do the tattoo?
Pardon?
Can I do the tattoo on your face?
Of course. Why not? Why not?
Period.
We'll make it.
Okay, but yeah, we're saying what Sex in the City.
Yeah.
I've been watching like I always say this every episode. I love the YouTube Nigerian movies. They're so good. The plots be so dramatic. I love it. And then it's too funny. And yeah, that's all. I haven't been up to much, just work and shows and getting ready for the spring. But yeah.
And you said that you've been, Len, yourself personally traveling. You were just in Italy for some show stuff, artiste stuff. But I also saw in your story you were doing a little wiki with the DJ thing.
Yeah.
That's that career change. Would you really DJ? Have you DJ?
You know what it is? Obviously being around a lot of friends that DJ, it's like realistically, I'm just like, even though no one sat down and really taught me how to DJ, I've seen it enough to kind of
like
know
I could do this.
do certain things in it. So I don't know. I was having a conversation with the man them yesterday. I was saying that I'm gonna learn how to DJ, like on a serious thing, like really learn how to DJ. But I'm gonna do only one DJ set, like one time. But it's like you have to be there to know I did it. Like it won't be. I'm not on the lineup. It's just that you have to walk into a party. You have to walk into a party and just see me with my shades on, leather jacket, just going crazy on the deck. You feel me? But this only happens one time. This only happens one time. And if I ever get asked about it, I'm like, nah, that wasn't me.
Like, what are you talking about? It wasn't me. Evil twin.
That wasn't me. You feel me? Like,
okay, so would you say that you have an eclectic taste in music? Like, who's in your rotation right now except for you? Give me like 3 to 5 songs. What are you playing?
Damn. There's this guy called Fimi. Like it's like F-E, no, it's like F3MII. He's really cool. He's like from Ireland. He's really nice.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, he's really nice. Obviously I listen to Fimi Guerrero as well. That's like my guy.
Girl, I pull up in the tent.
I won the cover arts of 2023. I love his cover art.
No, the cover art for Immigrant was actually that was one of my favorites. Came out.
He's amazing. And then who else am I listening to? I listen to a lot of Rema and Santi.
Okay. When's the collab coming?
What, with me and Rema?
Yes.
I don't know.
Ravers,
to ask.
Ravers and Leonards. Actually, what's your fan base called? Like, who are we? What's our name?
It can't be Leonard.
My fan base are the Lenties and Lenroys.
The Lenties and Lenroys. How do we get there?
Lenties and the Lenroys. You feel me?
How do we arrive at those names? Are Lenties like hunties, like bad bitches? And then like Lenroys are bad niggas? Okay,
you get it.
Bad niggas. Yeah. So that's a bad nigga general. Y'all see it.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm trying.
That's why I want to DJ too. There's like this thing about like the bad bitch to DJ pipeline. You're gonna do like the first bad nigga to DJ. Like that's how
I'm one and done.
But again, I'm only doing it once.
one time only.
That's the really big thing. It's only a one-time thing, and like
We're giving y'all sneak previews. Like we're giving y'all the BTS. Like you heard it here first. If you miss it, then that's it.
yeah,
You're done.
this is before the moment. We're gonna look back at this in a couple of years, like wow, he gave them the whole game. Like you feel me?
How was it performing in Lagos last year? Like, what was the culture? Because we're talking about travel, the personalities of different places. What was the vibe? Were you nervous?
I think like do you know what it is with Nigerians? It's like
Mm-hmm.
as much as there's a lot of hate and corruption in Nigeria, like, one thing about Nigerians is that they can love, like they can really love. Like if they
Yeah.
love you, they're really locked in it. So it's like even when I landed in the airport, like I was getting stopped, like on my days.
Oh, he was
I
gonna
thought
stop. Sorry.
I was really cute, innit? But it's like I don't know. In the UK, the way people will come to you is like someone will be staring at you from like at the end of the party, staring at you for like an hour. They'll come to you,
Uh-huh.
yeah, bro. They'll come to you like, yo, bro, like I was not a fan, but like your music's hard and that, and like.
Cause you always think like they're glazing. That's like Houston
That's
too.
what I'm saying, like,
Nah,
like,
but I feel like people in the British are more stiff. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I feel like, not
Bad
like,
vibes.
bro, not on a fan thing though. Not on a fan thing though. Like, you're hard. Like, you feel me? Like, but then in Nigeria now, like in Nigeria, someone has already put their arm around you before you even realize their phone's in your face. Oh my days, Len is in my time. You know what I'm saying? It's deep in it. You feel me? But I love it. Like at the end of the day, I appreciate the love. And obviously, when they were seeing me, like a lot of brands were showing me love, and there was like a little mishap suitcase where the suitcase got lost for like maybe 3 days. So a lot of brands were just reaching out and just like giving me a lot of clothes just to
Wow.
Keep real love. Wow.
You have a good
yeah.
experience.
So yeah, the love over there is really big, isn't it? And it's like I think a lot of people over there, they just really, I don't know, they don't really get what I do over there, which makes sense, innit? So when they do finally get it, like
Wait, when you say over there, are you saying that a lot of people don't get what you do in London, or
no, like so in terms of like the scene that we have in the UK,
yeah,
they don't get a lot of people are tapping in from there, but they don't get to see it right in front of them much. You only get to really see it during native land or
So it's
homecoming.
more special. Like there's more love to give because it's a thing that
100%.
never
Because you know that these guys ain't gonna really come back for a while.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. So can you even put yourself in a box? I was going to ask you, like, are you like Alta, UK swing? Like, what would we call Len music besides like bad bitch, bad nigga music?
But I think that's all it is.
That's it. Okay.
That's it. You feel me? I'm not really good at, number one, I'm not really good at thinking of what genre I go into because like, I'm not even really well informed on what these genres, like a lot of the genres are even called. Like I just make what I want to make, innit? But then even in the sense of, like I just feel like I just make music that gives a feeling in it. So it's like it could be any genre as long as it just makes people feel sexy, makes people feel fly. So I feel like I think I'm just on a vibes thing, innit? You feel me? But I would always just say,
go ahead.
I would always just say to people, I'm just a rapper. Like I class myself as just a rapper.
Yeah, you just Len.
I'm just Len. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw you tweet about Cobalt and how like this album's gonna be more deep. So prior to all like the bad nigga, baddie lullabies, is this gonna be like kind of a different side of you that we don't know, and like a different kind of
Yeah, no, I feel like
matter.
I feel like the last couple songs on the project are definitely more deep, and that's just in the sense of I don't think I've really made a lot of vulnerable songs where people can really kind of see what's going on in my head, because I feel like you can make a song about all my days. I miss this girl. I'm heartbroken. Blah blah blah. That's what you can do that in a very vague way.
Yeah.
Like anyone can just make a song about all my days. I miss this shorty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is really deep in a sense of like my mental, because like I would say that the project is in two sides. In it, side A being everything that I wished for, which is obviously the shows, the chains, the like more. It's just about flexing, whatever. And this is all I'm getting everything that I wanted in it. But like the second half is more about what comes with that, because they're like on a deeper sense of things. Like I like my music to always reflect where I am at in my head. So even in the sense of the songs being deeper, it's because I was going through some shit where I kind of felt like, raw, I'm lonely. I'm starting to feel lonely because I feel like I'm being put on such a pedestal. Like I've gotten everything that I want, but because I've got that, I'm now being put on a pedestal where it's like people don't see me as human
It's like
anymore.
isolating.
That's what I'm saying. So that gets very lonely. That gets to a point where
Mhm.
people really understand. That gets to a point where obviously, even in the sense of girls, it's like girls are not really falling for me. They're falling for what's in front of them.
Or
Type of thing.
Len, not
Yeah, that's what I'm
Len.
saying. So yeah,
Yeah.
there's deeper cuts
Okay.
on and there's a lot of confusion. I feel like you can really tell in the last couple of songs that you can tell that I'm confused in a sense of
Mm,
what, as I said, the two sides and just being in the middle of what do you do when you get everything you wanted and you realize that it comes with this and that. But yeah, it's a lot of interest into what I was
Yeah.
going through that time. But yeah.
I'm
so
excited to
no, I'm actually
hear.
so excited. Like you could tell how much passion, how much thought you put into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, definitely.
So I kind of have like a two-part question. So you mentioned like the isolation that comes with reaching where you've reached. Is that how you know you've made it? Like, and honestly, because there's only, by the grace of God, you only have so much further to go. Like you're only going to keep
Yeah,
topping
100%.
yourself. So how do you prepare yourself for that? How do you stay grounded? Like who do you have in your life? People that you've met in the industry or even like outside of it, who keeps you grounded and who's going to help prepare you for what's to come? Because it's not going to slow up. Like
No,
you're
100%.
just now, like you're blowing up. So how are you going to stay grounded?
I think for the first question,
Mm,
I'm also as much as I realize how people put me on a pedestal, I'm still someone that doesn't really deep how big or where I am at career wise. And a lot of
yeah.
people tell me that
You mentioned
all
that.
the time that I don't really realize how big I am to certain people. So I'll never
Mm,
really know in my head
that
whether
you
I've
made
made
it.
it or whether or because I just like to just make the music, put it
And
out.
go.
I see the difference in numbers where
Yeah.
like songs are bigger, but I never really see it as okay because I've done this. That means I've
I'm at
made it.
this
Or because
level.
and that's just because I like to just always remain modest and humble, and I don't like to get too close to things because when you get
Mm,
too close to things, that's how you get lost in things, isn't it? So
mm-hmm.
I'm not really too sure about the first question, but then in terms of the second one, and in terms of like being grounded, obviously I have a lot of like real friends around me that I actually like that actually do check on me and make sure that I feel loved, make sure that I feel appreciated, and a lot of people that believe in me, and I feel like
That's
that helps
interesting.
ground. But one of my biggest things that ground me is definitely just going to the cinema. I'm really someone that just really like
Mm,
Oh,
I
to the
love
cinema.
that. Film
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. So I just go to the cinema alone a lot of the times and
Okay.
just watch movies and just be chilling because I feel like that's where I don't know how to word it. That's where I can just be alone for like 3 hours and no one can get through to me because they can't get through to me. But that's just like
Love
yeah, that's
that. So what's the last movie you watched? And do you have a letterbox? Like, are you that kind of like,
I had a letterbox for like maybe like 2 weeks and then I forgot about it. But I need to
oh,
go back.
what's your
I need to go
letterbox
back.
name? If we want to look it up.
I'm pretty sure my letterbox name is Ruby and Goza. I'm pretty sure it's the same as my
Okay.
Twitter, but I'll double check and let you know. But the last movie I watched in the cinemas was Dune 2, I
Dune
think.
2? No,
Yeah,
that movie's crazy.
one other
yeah, I
thing
fucking love that
too.
movie. Yeah, that
That
movie saved
movie's
my life.
insane. Like the themes on like religion, class, like control, manipulation.
Yeah, no,
I
deep.
actually want to read the books because of that movie. It was too good.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna tap into all of that. I really
What
like the
what
movie.
planet would you be from if you're from Dune? Like Arrakis? Would you be a Harkonnen? Like what was your vibe? Obviously, I'd be a Bene Gesserit, one of the witch women. I mean, that's like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
into
just like
astrology. Like I can be manipulative.
yeah.
Perfect. Who would like? What would you?
Um, Iraq is like that's where the Sand people are from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be. I just fuck with that swag
No,
on
they're
that.
so they in
Yeah,
Balenciaga, head to
yeah,
toe in the
yeah.
desert. They're
That's
too
just the
live.
set that I'm on.
Very
That's just
Oh,
my
Rick Owens. Yeah,
yeah.
I can
So
see that.
I'll be from Iraqis definitely.
Okay, okay. Tony, I feel like you'd be a Bene Gesserit too. I can't lie. The witch women that
I'm
have
like,
like a.
I'd be a witch, please.
Okay, sorry, ma.
She's a God
Yeah,
forbid.
that's I'm the only person I haven't seen Dune 2. I need to go. I've been saying I'm gonna watch it, but I have not. Damn.
It's
No, it's a really
actually
good movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn near made me want to start one. Okay, fun. Hmm. Right. Sorry. We discussed inspiration, where you're at. We have a
Oh, I have
little
a
game for
question
you.
actually.
Oh, okay.
quick question. Whenever you're talking about just the themes in your music, what music were you listening to when you made Cobalt? Like, what influenced your music? What kind of helped you like pull, I guess, like, you know, that side of yourself out of you and put that into your music, you know?
Yeah, I think like when I was making Cobalt, it's gonna sound so vain, and I really hate how vain it's gonna sound. I was listening to a lot of myself, like,
I don't
Okay.
think that's
but it's
vain
like,
though.
but
I
it's,
don't
but
think
it's
that's
like, it's
vain.
like
Specifically what songs though?
I was listening to like GTG. I was listening to Addiction, Bebe. Do you know it's
I love
because like,
Addiction.
Yeah.
I started working on Cobalt straight after summer was done, like after last summer was done. So
Oh wow.
I really had an amazing summer. I maybe had a
I
bit too
love
much fun,
it.
type
Okay.
shit. So that I was just thinking, yeah, okay, like let's turn this shit up, let's make this shit more fly. But I was listening to a lot of 808s and Heartbreak as well, and like towards the end.
Okay.
Because 808s and Heartbreak is my favorite album
That was
I've
the
ever.
album that made me a Kanye West like stan. He changed music,
Yeah,
which
yeah, yeah. That's my favorite album ever.
that's definitely one of my faves for sure. A lot of people
So
didn't
yeah,
like it when it came out.
I
So
was like,
what
I
was
was
your
like,
play?
Kanye puts out when he first puts it out, to be fair.
Bad. And I feel like for you, like, so on Legoland, it was actually so good. It was in my Spotify Wrapped actually for the year it came out. Love the album. One of my favorite songs I've seen you have, it's kind of polarizing. Is it true? Like, some people
yeah,
love that song, some people don't. It was kind of experimental. Like, it gives
yeah,
me the early, like, it's very clubby, vibey, like a little different.
yeah,
How did
yeah.
you make the song? And can we expect more stuff like that? Please, please say yes.
Um, so yeah, even with making Is It True? I'm
Mhm.
not really someone that watches TV a lot. So when I made Is It True, that's when Love Island came out. Like not came out, but
Oh,
like it was
wow.
like it was the first time I watched Love Island basically.
Okay.
And then so obviously I'm listening to the music and the adverts. I'm like, oh, like this is actually pretty fun. And then
Yeah.
I love that.
Drake dropped honestly,
Honestly,
never mind. Yeah,
we our types of nigga. We love that album from the minute
yeah.
it dropped. We're right here. We
Yeah,
get
but like
it.
for some reason the Americans don't really like it.
They weren't fucking with it. I was like,
I love
what?
it. I love it a
American thing.
lot.
It's not only Americans that didn't like it. I think generally who didn't like it.
But you know what, Tony?
In
I will
Europe,
say,
we love that album. Like
yeah,
we
like a
love
lot of
it.
people, yeah, because it's like Euro pop. Like it's kind of like
Yeah,
fist
True,
pumpy.
true, true,
And
true,
like
true.
when he dropped, we literally always say, like me and Tony talk about this all the time. More Life walked, so honestly, never mind could run. And More Life was like
yeah,
a
I heard that.
UK grime club kind of vibe. So I see why y'all
Yeah,
like honestly, never
yeah.
mind. Oh,
So yeah,
taste.
so Love Island, the Drake album, and then obviously Renaissance as well by Beyonce that dropped around like the same.
Hey,
So
Okay.
I was just thinking like this is a lot of fun, sexy vibes.
Yeah.
Why don't I just hop on the fun, sexy vibe? So just like just so obviously I even hit the producer. I was like, change this, change that. We can actually make this like because it didn't. The beat wasn't originally a house beat. It was something else. And then I told him that
Oh.
we change this and just mangle it so it goes towards this direction.
Would you ever
But yeah,
produce? Would you ever produce? It seems like you have an ear for it.
no, I be producing here and there. I'm just very lazy.
Oh, okay,
I'm very
okay.
lazy. But like every time I go studio and there's a producer, I'll tell them do this, do that, do this, do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of hearing more music like that, 1000%, there's always going to be more music like that. I think,
For you?
I think, as you said, it's very polarizing in that sense because a lot of people
Yeah.
kind of see me as a trap music artist. So a lot of
Exactly.
people
Trying to
won't
put
be.
you in a box.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people won't be ready for that. But that's why since that project, I've been kind of angling things to just go down a more sexier route, slowly and slowly and slowly.
Hey,
Yeah, I feel like we'll see more of that shit like on the way.
we're ready. We need it for the summer. Like it's dropping at the
wow.
beginning.
There's like one or two songs on this project that like have that sexy vibe.
Okay.
Loves
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Looking forward to it. So this is kind of like off topic. I know we've been talking about music, but I'm really curious because I love this series. I haven't started the live action series, but whatever. I
Yeah,
saw that you recently started watching Avatar. Who's your
yeah.
least like who do you hate the most and what tribe do you think you'd be in? And then guess what tribes
Um,
you think we would be in? Yeah.
who do I hate the most?
Yes.
I gotta think. Um, You know the guy that can't airbend, like the guy that can't bend. I think his name's Soccer or some shit like that.
That was like soccer.
I don't really fuck with him.
Okay.
I don't I'm someone that like when watching a show
Uh,
where everyone in the show has powers and then
So
that
it's
one
because he's
guy
kind of
doesn't have
useless.
powers, but like everyone keeps him around because he's good vibes. I just don't fuck with people like that. It's just you
the
feel me?
UK is never beating the bad vibes allegations.
No,
Like
because
what?
like
Wait.
do something like I don't know, like he's just
They
there, he's
called him
chat.
very useless.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't like useless like characters like
Because what's he adding to the team? Okay, what if his
that's what I'm
power
saying.
is like friendship and
Uh,
family?
and you
Like,
need
Then fuck that.
people
Fuck
who are
that.
gonna.
The fuck?
Wow.
what would love do to
Friendship
you?
and family, like,
Thanks.
bro, niggas is trying to destroy the world, like,
He said lock in.
like, yo, that guy, what's his name, Sozin or some shit. He was trying to end.
Yeah,
But
no shade.
in terms of what tribe would I be in?
Yeah, fire,
I
air.
think I think I'd be in the like the Earth tribe. I fuck with them. You know what I'm
Interesting.
saying?
Okay, I mean, you seem very like earth sign, like chill,
Yeah,
lady.
I'd be chilling. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
What
you
would we
like
do?
I feel like Tony is like air. Actually, maybe.
Hmm.
Mm, I think maybe water, you know. I think water. She's very
What?
chill. I think you're
Okay.
just very chill. You just vibing, you know. Just like just go with the
Okay.
flow. You feel
Okay.
me? You know what I'm saying? Dune 2 drops a month ago. You don't want to see it because you ain't got time for it. Just still chill, you know. Like obviously me, that's the first thing I watched when it came out. You know, I'm in a rush, but you're just on a chill vibe, just slow down. Like, hey, I think you're. hmm, I want
Hmm.
to say, I think you're a fire sign, you know. I think
Interesting.
the fire tribe, because like I be seeing you be on Twitter just grilling people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What?
So,
Same.
What's the
so
name?
nobody's
I'm
me.
dead.
You feel me? I just see her grilling shit. I'm just like, damn, like, yeah, like,
It's social commentary. I'm a scientist. Like, it's
no, 100%.
all
There's
anthropology.
nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I see the fiery energy.
Okay,
The
thank you. Y'all can't see, but he just put his fist up. Like,
Doesn't see the fiery energy. That's
I'm
a good
screaming.
thing, though.
Okay. Okay, I
That's
fuck with that. That's so interesting because in real life, it's like flipped. Like in real life, I'm a Libra, which is an air sign. Tony's an
Yeah,
okay.
Aries, which is a fire sign. And what
I'm
are
a
you
Sagittarius.
actually? You're a
I'm a
Sag.
Sagittarius.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Thing.
that's
I
what
could see.
everyone says.
I could see a free spirit. I
Yeah,
love
I'll
it.
be
Do you know
back.
your birth chart?
Yeah.
You're a thought. You're so passed around. You're so just loose. Why do you know that?
God forbid a man gets curious, you know? Just like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
And
if a
I know
bad
you're
bitch is in the
pretending like you
club,
don't, so the girls can just make you another one and just do the
nah,
generator.
do you know what it is? Like, if a bad bitch is asking me what my star sign is, and I'm like,
Um,
yeah, I'm Sagittarius, and she's like, do you know your birth chart? And I say no, and she's like, do you wanna know it? I'm not gonna say no. Yeah, I'm gonna give her the times, the
okay, anything
dates,
for the
everything.
girls. Anything for the girls.
Well, as
Okay.
in, like, do I remember? Like, I don't remember. Like, I have it in my notes, my birth chart. I don't remember like off the
In
top of
your
my head,
notes.
but it's in my
Mm,
notes. You feel me?
okay. You're a scat. Like,
I'm not scared.
got it.
I'm just cooling, man. I'm
Okay,
chilling.
lover boy, certified lover boy. My bad.
Exactly.
So we wanted to play a game with you today. This or that. Tony, do you want to divulge the rules?
Okay, this or that. Okay. What are the this or that rules? Basically, we'll give you two options. It can be a person, place, thing, whatever. And you have to just pick. Almost smash or pass, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick
yeah.
which one you go with. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, Natasha, do you want to, or am I?
Yes, I can start.
Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Leather pants or bell bottoms, like wax denim or bell bottoms
Oh,
for you.
belt bottoms. What do you mean?
Yes, like flared pants. Like,
Ooh, wax denims.
okay, I knew you would say that. The
Yeah,
offset jumped out.
that's like me. That's my
That's the
whole
bit
flow.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my whole flow.
Mind you, that's not even an option. You really were. You
Oh
love that
shit.
black single. All right.
Okay. Next up we have Throwaway, or I'm gonna say Throwaway or In Too Deep.
Throwaway. What?
Too Deep was a you ask.
That's
Like,
Don't get me wrong.
Throwaway
In
gives.
Too Deep is a good song. It's a good song, but it's like Throwaway is like prime Future. Like that's like, and
Into the
Agree.
Into
you
the
know,
like,
No, I
I
love
think
In Too Deep.
In Too Deep's a good song, but like in the sense of when Throwaway dropped, there's so many life situations
always
that have
impact.
happened since then, so I can always go back to
And
that.
reference it.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah,
You
In
know
Too
what,
Deep
low
is still
key?
too recent.
Low key Throwaway gives like what you just said Cobalt is about. Like side A, the first part is, oh fuck these hoes, like oh yeah, like oh I'm balling, like I ain't worried
Yeah.
about nothing. It's a flex song. Second part is damn, like low key,
It's
I'm
damn,
lonely and
it's
I'm
deep,
sad.
it's
Yeah.
deep.
So you relate to
Yeah.
Future?
Yeah, I love
Interesting.
Future. That's my
Yeah.
favorite artist.
I was
Honestly, he's a poet.
that whenever you listen to Cobalt because it literally gave that.
It does. I can actually see that. That's so
It's like
interesting.
it's like watching a movie, honestly.
Yeah. I love
Okay.
it. That's real. Okay,
Dang, but
so
you said that so quick though. You don't even think it's a contender for Throwaway, like at all?
Nah,
Wow.
In Too Deep's a good song, but it's not. It's
What
nowhere.
okay, what song would be a contender for Throwaway?
I like that.
Well, for Throwaway, you're gonna like. It's got to be something that's on Hendrix. But are you saying that? Are we going like Future track against Future track, or Future track
No,
against
just like a song in general that can hold its own against Throwaway.
Against Throwaway.
Throwaway? Damn, that's like. I'm
Classic.
trying to think of like the vibe in it, like the same vibe. Like I'll be real, like it's got to be some Party Next Door shit. Some like West
Okay,
District,
I'm definitely a P&D girl for sure.
like West
Not
District.
any P&D songs that I feel like I could stand against Throwaway.
I think I really rate Throwaway like really highly. So it's
Yeah.
like even in the sense of thinking of another song that would like can go against it, it'll probably be another Future song or a Kanye song. Type shit in it. But like I would say, yeah, like either Solo, Hallucinating, like them songs.
Solo.
Or
Is
even Turn on Me. Like I think
and that's how you know it's a good album when you switch your favorites. Tony,
Right.
yeah, all the time.
Tell me what?
I say you're so real because Solo. I started listening. I'm like, damn. When you said Solo, that's a hard
Solo?
one.
Just the
Yeah.
beginning, whatever the hell that sound is, just
That
the
sound
just
is
got you in, like excuse
crazy.
me. Yeah.
Like what? Stop.
So it's like you hear the intro, start over. Excuse me?
Yeah, it's a feeling, man. It's a deep feeling, 100%.
Whoever produced that, mwah, chef's kiss. But I want to kind of go back to like the artistry thing, like quick pause in the game, I guess. So we just mentioned how Throwaway is kind of reminiscent of Cobalt in the side A, side B. This is what I wanted, but this is what comes with it. And it's isolating me. It's affecting your mental health, obviously. Do you think that that is kind of, do you think that predisposition to like isolation, feelings of like maybe depression, being down, is that what comes with artistry? Or do you think that people who are great artists automatically, like you're kind of born as you're more sensitive and more empathetic and more creative? Do you think that comes with mental issues? Yeah, like do you think that the mad genius thing, because look at Kanye, look at his
Yeah.
trajectory. Like he's inspirational for any artist, regardless of where he is right now. And we've kind of seen him progress and see him change. Do you think that's something that comes with it, or are you born like that already?
I think it comes with it. I think just in the sense of when you first do something, like I even hate using the word creative, but when you first do something creative, that's obviously out of the norm of just like a 9 to 5. You're just doing it because you love doing it. You're just doing it because you enjoy doing it. You're doing it because it's like a part of you. But then the bigger you get, it means that this becomes available for critique. Like the bigger this thing that you're doing gets, the more haters it's in front of, the more people that love it it's in front of, the more that you have to realize who you are. You have to look in the mirror and start realizing, okay, this looks a bit off. This looks a bit like you have to start really realizing that you have now become the product, and now you need to kind of make sure this product is always as clean as possible.
On par, yeah.
So it's like from the first days of you maybe painting a picture 5 times, you probably didn't care what people think, and then you're a bigger painter and everyone loves you, you start to care about what people think more. And it's a thing of like, as much as everyone tries to act like they don't care what people think, everyone cares what
Everybody
everyone thinks.
cares, and especially if it's your livelihood, you're gonna give a fuck. Like you have to.
You're gonna care about how people view your product. You're gonna care how people view you. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna always wanna, and then now it gets to a point where you know your next vision, you know what's next. But now, because people are so tapped into it, that doesn't automatically mean that they understand what's next.
Yeah.
So it's like there's times where you can do something first, you can be a pioneer of something, and everyone's just telling you you're crazy. Everyone's telling you, you feel me in it. So then it just becomes, the bigger you get, the closer that war between you and you like becomes really bigger, because now you start splitting. And then even in the sense of obviously I'm Len, but I'm not 24 hours Len. Like I'm not Len.
Locked in
I'm only
on.
Len to. That's what I'm saying. I'm only Len to the supporters 24/7, but to myself, I'm not Len all the time. But then it's like, even in the sense of, oh, brands don't want to know the Romy. They want to know. They want to see Len.
The product.
Like what I'm saying. So it's the thing where I have this analogy. When I was making the tape, I had this analogy that I was basically saying to someone where it's like, okay, there's obviously the real me, and let's say that's Coke, and then there's obviously Len. Let's say that's Hennessy in it. It's the thing where, at the end of the day, when you first start, you don't need to put that much Hennessy and shit, because this is not my life yet. But then
You have to lean more into the mask.
that's what I'm saying. But then when Len starts getting bigger, life is automatically going to pour more Hennessy, because that's what life is asking of me. They're asking for more experiences. People don't need to know the real me. People aren't asking for, people just want to see Len. Shows, music, this, that. You feel me? So then you always, when in a life where you're always basically being asked to not be the real you, there's always going to be some sort of crash. There's always going to be like, it's always going to come with some madness. It's always going to come with doubt. To come with identity crisis type shit in it, because you're basically being asked to put on an act way more than a normal person is supposed to put on.
So the more people conflate the two selves, basically, like the more you kind of lean into that and keep the mask on for longer, you lean into, like, you're gonna run mad a little bit. But don't you have to be crazy in the first place to sign up for this?
Yeah, 100%. I think you just have to be hungry, man.
Yeah.
You have to be hungry. You have to be hungry, and you have to know that, you know, and another thing that I always say to people is that there's got to be sacrifice. Like, there has to be sacrifice somewhere. You feel me? And it's like, in a sense of, you could sacrifice a bit of your sanity just to know that you're going to go harder in this sentiment type shit, innit? Because there's times where I've sacrificed peace to know that I'm going to be doing better in this certain, in a sense of this, like, because I go to the studio all the time. But if you're going to the studio all the time, if you're doing shows all the
You're
time,
gonna miss out somewhere else.
you're gonna use that somewhere else. But in order to progress, there needs to be sacrifice.
Yeah. That's real. That's real as fuck, actually. I mean, it's paying off. You should feel very live. I know you don't deep it often, but you should feel very proud of yourself, honestly.
You should.
Thank you.
I love it.
Okay,
damn,
Natasha.
Sorry? I forgot we were playing a game. It got kind of, I love that. Like, that low-key, I really want to get the fuck up and, like, do something. Like, yeah, like, lean into that shit. Yeah.
I'm dead.
So, okay, the next one, we already kind of talked about Ilya France. Your taste in music, what you're into. Okay. I feel like, honestly, we can get into the outs. I feel like we covered. Okay. So for this next segment, we do, I guess, like, okay, so let me.
Wait, we have a voicemail for Len.
Oh, yeah, we do have a voicemail. We do have a voicemail.
Oh, sure. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. People love Len. Let me play it. Let me place the microphone. All right. Okay.
In the past 20 years, we've seen Afro influenced in music, especially with Has Len. We had Lancey, Lancey, some of the features, and all this wondering, and there's something about that there's something more of that. I need it on the
Thanks, Chibu, for that question.
Thank you.
So the question is if there's more Dunsi and Santi on the way.
More of that vibe, not even just them necessarily.
Over the Legoland. Because I learned about Brazy from But that wasn't Legoland, though. That was Addiction.
That was right before. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Tape
No,
before.
but Addiction's on
Wait,
Legoland.
I found some Afrobeat artists through your music, so I feel like he's asking, is there going to be more collaborations with Afrobeat artists or?
Yeah, 100%. I'm always working like on that side of things. On this project, I think I was just trying to, what's the word, get the vibe. And just there's a song called Reliever, which is really on that like I would say like Afro swing kind of vibe, and that's actually my favorite song on the project. And obviously there's a song called Wazam, but it's like that Alte sexy vibe, but I've basically put a trap spin on things to kind of, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but in a sense of even just working with Nigerian and African artists, that's always the thing. That's always on my mind. I care about Africa a lot. I care about just really tapping in and really just recording as much as I can. But yeah, there's me and Santi have millions of songs. Me and
I
Adosi.
love it. I want to ask actually because Drug Dollars is one of my favorite fucking songs on Legoland, and I love the little like. So, what's your favorite ad-lib? Like, do you have a favorite ad-lib you do? Because you also did that on that song with Jamo Beats. What song was that? I forgot the title, but you did the same ad-lib every day. So, what's your favorite ad-lib?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know because it's like every day it changes, isn't it?
Yeah.
I really like the haze on Addiction, like the hook. I really like that. I like that. I think I fuck with that. I really like the come on. I fuck with that. I find that sexy as well. I just really like. I don't know. I just like to have fun in it. I just like to. I like when things
you can tell, like it makes you feel like like literally. I played that whole album. Me and my cousins went to Cancun last summer. That was like one of our albums we were rinsing. They're like, oh, this nigga's lit. Like there was one day we took the little JBL down to the pool. We're all chilling, getting drinks, and Drug Dollars came on. They're like, hold on, like, and I'm like,
that's the thing. Yeah, that's how the music's supposed to be digested.
Yeah,
like, supposed to be like on the most funnest trips, feeling sexy. Everyone's vibing.
Exactly.
Music
it's community music. It's music to be shared. I love 100%. That. Period. 100%. Okay.
Also, it's drug dealers as well.
Oh, drug dealers. Y'all, the title is like DRGDLRS. Okay, can we talk a little bit more about that? Or like, will the Queen or RIP will they come after?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna come after you, man. I think you're good.
So can we talk about your past? Because you said, and I quote, "I was selling that little baby." I just beeped it out in case.
With little Len dreads, the little Len braids.
Literally, Roadman Len. So he talked about that.
When I was younger, I was just doing a lot of dumb shit, like to get money. I can't talk about it too much.
I figured. Okay.
Yeah, but no, I was
street pharmacist. Yeah. Yeah, chemist.
Exactly. But I was doing a lot of dumb shit when I was young, and I saw a lot of things when I was young, and obviously it's still a big part of me. As much as like I'm still like obviously focused on music and focused on a lot of things. I think like my experiences and the things that I've been through are always gonna have a lot of weight in my life. So yeah. But that's the part, and I'm just what I'm saying.
Okay, so don't use lyrics in a court case. It's all just it's just narrative, artistic license.
It's just a character.
Yeah. So I have like the last little music section, I guess, or for me personally, the last question I have, because this shit kills me, and I wanted to make sure I asked you about it. How do you feel about the label of you, Fimi, and Lancey being like the three-headed snake? Like, what do they call you? UK Opium. Yes. How do you feel about it?
I think, do you know what it is? It's like I feel like my thing with people is that everybody wants to be the first to coin a new term.
Yeah.
But because they want to coin a new term so badly, they're not realizing how stupid it sounds.
Oh my God, he's on y'all's ass.
Like why are we calling it that? Like I don't get me wrong, I understand the idea behind it, like the whole rap music over there. Carti's obviously like the pioneer, and then you've got like people that I get the sentiment. It's like the laziest shit ever. Like
I can see that. So you're like,
I feel like nobody should ever be comfortable in getting any comparison. Like it will never be a compliment if someone's telling me it's the UK version of someone else.
Person.
I worked too hard to be labeled something else. You feel me? But again, like I have to give a lot of credit to Opium. Like they're going crazy, and I really rate them as artists. You feel me? But I just don't like the whole box of this is that, and then it's even in the sense of how do I word it? It's like the the whole laziness can really affect a lot of things because it's like if you were to now go to someone and be like, "Oh my days, you need to check out Len. He's like on the UK Opium thing." Like, if someone doesn't like Opium music, why would they now go?
Back to the brand, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Why would they now think?
It looks like you take that word.
That's what I'm saying. Why would they? And it's like you gotta understand. Like I have songs like Bebe, Addiction. So it's like those don't even sound like Opium songs, but you basically already read to this guy because I wear wax denims. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel me? So it's like it's a very easy time, and it's something that like. By the end of the day, like, people, as I said, people always want to seem smarter. People always want to be the first to coin a new term and be like, yeah, these men are just on this and these men are on that. Because people, I feel like supporters of music think they're way smarter than they are.
Yes, 100%. Because I definitely do. I think I'm smarter than everyone, to be honest. Yeah.
So I just know that the person that made the UK Opium thing, they were just rubbing their hands like, I ate that. Yeah. It's gonna fuck with this shit. Like, you feel me?
Oh my gosh.
But I think it's silly, but I don't think it's not something that really bothers me.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I addressed it because, I did chuckle. That makes sense, though. He said he's just Len. Get it right. Yeah. Okay, so the next section we have is called the outs. And on our episodes, this is like towards the end where we read scenarios, dilemmas, questions, and we weigh in. So are you down to give some advice?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, period. Right. Tony, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start with my ex-girlfriend spent $30K on Amazon and DoorDash over the 3-year period. I didn't notice. All right, so the guy says, we remained friends after breaking up. I'm terrible with keeping my eye on finances. I have a normal checking account that receives my paychecks via direct deposit and auto pays my credit cards. I never look at it. She had used my debit card frequently when we were together, and it was saved on her iOS devices. I put a stop to it a couple months ago, and I'm wondering what my options are. I'm devastated by being used like this, and even if I can't recoup the money, I'm tempted to try and press charges purely out of vengeance. So basically, his ex kept his card details, 30K on DoorDash and Amazon. Sister, you're a beast.
This is like, is this a man, by the way? Or is this
it's a man. So his ex-girlfriend kept his stuff, and she's just $30K in 3 years, but he didn't notice because it was all auto pay. So he just figured out that $30K.
30K.
Oh my days. Cool. So I have to give advice, innit? Wow. Okay, well, firstly, like, there's no point in pressing charges because it's not really fraud, is it? It's like that's leaving cash in front of someone and then saying that they robbed you. They didn't rob you. You gave them the opportunity to do that. You feel me?
Like, I think they got robbed. I would argue they got robbed.
Nah, like, you know it's obviously
30K.
You know it's like obviously because of my past, my moral code isn't the best.
It's a little skewed.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's a little bit biased. So if someone was to leave a card in front of I get like it's just okay. Firstly, I'm gonna break it down. Number one, the whole thing of leaving his like bank account deals with his shorty, like to the point where it's in her Apple Pay. That's crazy in itself. Like, that's fucking.
Let's not pause. What happened to Loverboy? You wouldn't do that?
No,
what happened to romance?
No, I'm not doing that.
Why not?
So what's your card in anyone's Apple Pay?
If I was married, then yeah, that's totally. But that's what joint accounts are for. You feel me? There's no need for you to be doing that.
Oh, okay, joint account. Serious.
Anyways. Okay. The fact that his details are in her phone is stupid already. But you know what? I'm gonna hear him on the Loverboy thing. You know.
So you're saying that I feel like people do that though.
No. Don't get me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not a thing. I'm saying it's stupid. I'm not saying it's not a thing. but like again, I'm gonna. Besides number one, I'm still gonna give him some patience because you know sometimes we fall in love, we do stupid things. I heard, but on number one, if you're doing that and you're not checking your bank statements,
Yeah,
that's where you're
30K,
indecisive. That's what I'm like.
You think auto pay?
The fact that
nigga,
you've done this and you've not checked your statement once to the point
crazy.
where 365 days have passed and you realize that you're missing 30K. You've asked for it. That's you being stupid.
Yeah,
Because
and then
you
also,
put,
what job does he have? Like, I
that's
want
what I'm
that
saying.
job.
But like,
It's gone.
you've put yourself in a position where you have been super trusting to just give
Yeah.
someone full freedom, and now you're surprised that this person has gone crazy with full freedom. It's human nature. You feel me?
So I was going to ask you, like, so do you think that most people would do that then? Do you think that inherently we're like wicked, or do you not believe in good and bad?
I believe in good and bad, but I believe that with full freedom, with full fledged like free
Okay,
will, when you realize you can get away with something, you're
you're
probably
gonna
gonna
do it.
like that's what I'm saying. You're probably gonna think,
Okay.
okay,
To be
I
fair,
can
in her
probably,
defense, it's over 3 years. So like I'm sure year one she was like, okay, let me see. But now it's
that's what I'm
2 years.
saying.
I've noticed
It's a
some
Like,
go
bro,
habit.
like,
Yeah,
and that brings me
like
to the last point because it's like I don't think she was being spiteful. I think she
yeah,
just didn't realize. You feel me?
yeah,
Like, and it's of course someone like that's not gonna realize how much they're running shit up because you've given them the
yeah.
ability to just run shit up.
Run shit up. It's
You
a
feel me? Innit?
lifestyle.
But then
that's
another
legit
thing
lifestyle, bro.
another
Amen.
thing that's another thing that's really pissed me off about this is 30K in 3 years, yeah. Let me really break down the numbers and crunch the numbers. Obviously, it's food and Amazon. But it's like on an Amazon thing, that
Bro,
means he's seen a shorty a million times and he didn't notice that she's got a new shoe rack. She didn't notice that she's got a new closet and he's not wondering where any of this shit is coming from.
but
Like
that's after they
this
broke
is
up though. So
Yeah,
she's
but
just doing
then
this shit on her own. They're not even together.
so that's oh.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, man. I
pull a
feel
fast one because 30K, let's say even half of that was just Uber Eats.
15K is still
Wait,
crazy.
we did not.
wait. You're saying that they've been broken up
They've
for
been broken
3
up for 3 years, and she's
and
been
then
running up his. Yeah,
iCloud, his card was still there, so it
yeah,
just automatically go to his card. So he
yeah.
yeah.
spent
So
30
I'm
in
gonna
3 years.
I'm just gonna keep this so real. This has to be like the stupidest guy in the world. Like you feel me? Because I know me, and trust me, I'm a lover boy. I love, you feel me?
Uh-huh.
Even if I break up, I can love, you feel me? But the first
Okay.
thing I'm doing after breaking up is
Give it
definitely,
up. Give it
that's what
back.
I'm saying. You feel me? So
Yeah.
he's obviously had the idea like, yeah, we're probably gonna get back together or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just
He probably
forgot
was.
about it.
I feel like he's leaving things out in this story. I feel like he was on some player shit. Like, yeah, babes, like I still got you. Do whatever you want. Like,
Exactly, because nigga, 3 years.
that's a 3
Come
years
on.
to that. It doesn't make sense. Like, because you
Yeah.
got to understand, this is someone that also hasn't checked his bank statement in 3 years.
Yeah, he's actually breaded. Like he got money, clearly.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
But
I don't feel sorry for this
she
guy.
probably knew what kind of guy she was dealing with. She knew he wouldn't like she was an idiot, honestly, because
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
any person would know, like, come on, I can't actually get away with this. But 3 years,
That's an easy
I
way.
don't feel sorry for him.
easy lick.
I don't feel sorry for him at all. My
Yeah.
advice is that he needs to tighten up. He needs to lock in. He needs to look at himself in the mirror and be like, this is not how I should be living. This is not I shouldn't be living like this. I shouldn't be letting girls run 30K on my card on
Like
Amazon
it's nothing.
3 years. And I'm realizing like bro, and it's like even in the sense of after he's talking about pressing charges. What is the point in pressing charges?
What charge?
What is the point?
What's the charge?
Thank you, Tony. What's the charge? Like,
It doesn't make any sense. Like I
nigga,
don't feel sorry for him.
L.
If
Chop.
this is if this is like a real
And
situation,
she's doing good. Sorry, she's doing
Yeah,
so good.
shout out to her. Yeah.
yeah,
Could
man.
have added Uber to the mix, honestly, and just really went all the way.
That's what I'm saying. Like again, anyone would do this.
Yeah.
Like, anyone would realize. Okay.
I don't know if everyone will do 30K of damage.
Oh, yeah, no.
I think
Everyone wouldn't do 30K. 100%. Everyone wouldn't do 30K.
Yeah, but you'll
this
use
is like
that card.
you got to really understand. You just got to really understand it. As I'm someone that's very big on human nature. Human nature. You've broken up with someone, or someone's broken up with you. Maybe 6 months have gone by. You realize this card is still in your phone. You're gonna try a cheeky thing like maybe I can try to order some food. You realize it goes straight through. Okay, you left it
Like,
for like a week, and then you do it again. You realize, okay, like this is a thing. This guy hasn't hit me up. I've
Yeah.
done this, and he hasn't hit me up. Why am I doing this? You're just gonna keep doing it because you
yeah,
start
it's a cost of
realizing
living
that I can
crisis.
basically get everything for free. And why wouldn't you want to do that?
No
Fact.
bad.
Again,
It,
you wouldn't.
honestly,
Not
I
everyone would
blame
do
him more than I blame her. I really
not
do blame
everyone would
him.
okay, and not everyone would go for 3 years, but I
Mhm.
can't really blame like Shorty for doing what she did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I bet he
So,
won't make the same mistake twice. I bet it won't happen again.
okay,
Yeah,
nigga, let that be a lesson. All right. Okay, so next out, do I tell my future partners about my past relationship with a married man? I was single and seeing a married man from work for about 5 years. During that time, I was still dating, but never met anyone serious. It's been over for a couple months, though we are still friends because we started as friends. While the
wait,
relationship is
can
quite
you start again? Sorry, I was zoned out. Can you
sorry,
start again?
are
Can you
you
start the?
like what happened?
Oh no, my friend came in the room. I was just talking
Oh,
to.
okay, okay. Hi,
Yeah.
friend.
No, he's
Okay,
gone now. He's gone.
okay, I'll start over. So this scenario reads: do I tell my future partners about my past relationship with a married man? I was single and seeing a married man from work for about 5 years. During that time, I was still dating, but never met anyone serious. It's been over for a couple months, though we are still friends because we started as friends. While the relationship was quite formative for me, being the longest one I've had in any capacity, and him being the person I've had the strongest feelings for, I do regret starting it at all and don't intend to get involved with any married man again. Now I'm on the verge of getting into something serious with someone else, and it's made me think whether this is something I should tell my future partners. I want to be honest with them because I don't like the idea of lying about such a big part of my past, but I'm not sure if that's the best idea in case they don't approve and lose their respect for me and I lose the relationship. Has anyone gone through anything similar? And if you told them, how'd they take it? So, what
Damn,
would Len do?
this is kind of deep. This is actually kind of deep. You know,
Mhm. Would you
you
want to
feel me?
know?
I'm very big on the love guru type shit. You know,
Oh.
this is like my specialty. You feel me? So first off, I would say that like I think it's best to be honest about these kind of things because at the end of the day, it's like these are very redeeming qualities in someone. Someone that can basically be with someone that's married off for 5 years. Don't get me wrong, you can do all the self work and you know what I'm saying? Like you can do all of that and you can be a
Yeah.
changed woman. 100%.
So would you feel a way if you're dating someone for let's say like a year and then a year in you found out like she used to date married men, like multiple married men and her
Like
like
I wouldn't feel away, but
Crazy.
it's not like I'd feel away to the point where it's like I need to I can't do this. But just in the sense of okay, this is like there was a point in your life where you thought that this was calm and now you've realized that it's not calm. But then it's a thing of like just in the sense of someone how do I word it? Just in the sense of I've I've met someone and they've told me, okay, 5 years ago, I used to be stealing bare shit. Like I used to just steal from the shop all the time type shit. And I've changed, but I always used to steal bare shit. Like it's a thing of don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna hang that over your head. But then
yeah.
it's like there's gonna be situations where you're gonna explain things and I'm gonna think, of course you would explain it in
Because
this
you did
way
this. Okay.
because you that's what I'm saying. But again, like again, I don't think that's a bad thing, innit? Like I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
I don't think it's a thing to hold things over people's head. But I feel like it's good to just be honest because it just makes some things make a bit more sense. If you're arguing with someone over something and they're just saying, no, this is wrong, this is right, there's nothing wrong with this, there's nothing wrong with this, nothing wrong with this. You can obviously feel misunderstood because this person is not even really explaining to you why this is so not wrong to them. But it's like with hearing about certain situations, you can obviously be a bit more understanding in the sense of, okay, I understand why you thought this was nothing because you're used to doing
So
this. And
is there
again, that's
anything
not
from
even.
the past that can make you like, oh, like your judgment is too skewed? Like you might be
No,
like you
I don't even think it's about your judgment being skewed. I think it's just in the sense of with life, nobody is given like a rule book on how to even do morals or a rule book on
yeah.
how to even do anything. So it's a thing of like this was okay to you, and it's like this was okay to you because it wasn't really taught that it wasn't okay. Of course, people have said that this is bad, blah 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 blah, but you've not really seen it. You can only really realize how bad something is yourself, type shit. Innit? Like as much as someone can demonize something, you can only really realize it on your own moral ground. this is wrong and this is something that I probably shouldn't be doing. So
So, oh, sorry, land, but
obviously, in that time where you were doing it, you probably thought that it wasn't that deep. But then again, in a sense of the future's come now, there's going to be other things that you don't think were that deep because you thought that thing wasn't that deep. But I think it's just in the sense of you should just speak up just so someone could at least understand why you would think a certain way. Type shit. I don't think it's more in the think of like, you should let them know because they might hold it over your head. I think it's just in the sense of it just helps people understand what kind of,
better.
that's what I'm saying. And I feel like, but also in the sense of
You really are a lover. That's like we're unpacking the childhood. We're getting into
it's deep. This shit is deep, isn't it? Like, but then in the sense of like she was talking about how the person that she was with for like 5 years, like she's still friends and this and that. So that's another thing that she has to
I forgot that. They're still friends to the current day.
Yeah, that's another thing that she has to bring up. And I feel like, in a sense of, let's say she brought up two things of, I was with a married man, and then someone says, okay, I can't be with you because you're a married man. That holds less weight than I'm still friends with this like guy. If someone was to withdraw because she was just with someone that's married, I think that's kind of 50-50 in the sense of I hear why someone would do it, but somewhat I think it's dumb at the same time. But then
I think some people would be scared that like, oh, if you would do that, you might cheat on me or something.
Yeah, 100%. And that's fair. I think it's 50-50, that's fair. But in a sense of you explaining to your new partner, I'm still friends with this guy, that's where
that would anyone that off more than the married man.
I feel like that should put you.
Yeah, because what's stopping y'all from doing whatever the hell?
Doing it again. 5 years is crazy.
And 5 years is deep.
5 years?
5 years is deep.
So have you ever been a side nigga? Yeah.
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
You a time.
Can you talk to us about like why? And then was it emotional, physical? Like was it like did you want to graduate from side to main? Like what's the vibe?
I think wait, I'm trying to remember.
Why do you have to like why are you worrying me?
No, I'm not trying to remember the story. I'm trying to remember just so I can also remember the question to finish it as well in terms of the situation. Because I feel like she has to tell her new partners that she's still friends with like the guy, because I feel like one thing, this is gonna I'm not even trying to generalize, but one thing that women do that I realize is that like I feel like women get angry at the guy being friends with someone that he's done a thing with ages ago.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of girls don't be really speaking up with, hey, that guy that you see me getting drinks with, he used to be blowing my shit like crazy. Like, a lot of girls don't be saying this shit. You feel me? Like, a lot of girls keep that under wraps. So I feel like she needs to definitely speak on that. You feel me? There's so many girls that have best friends that will just fail stages. You feel me?
But and the thing is, you're not wrong, because I can't lie. If these niggas have friends that have failed talking relationships, who are the friends? It's women who are in their own situations. I think they're best friends. Call them out.
I feel like men say it more. Like a guy is more prone to admit, yeah, this girl that you've seen, yeah, we've done this, but we're just totally friends.
I mean, so do y'all think that when you get a partner and you tell them, oh yeah, this is all people that I've been involved with in the past?
I don't think you might
know them. If they might know them, yes, I can't lie.
I think
the world is small though. It's a small world. But I feel like
if something happens after the fact, because I've actually gotten in trouble for this. Tell your story. Tell your story. So moving forward, I just think that, because honestly, and I feel like I will admit to this, and this is so annoying. I don't like taking account of like, ew, this is gross. But I'm not gonna lie, for women, and I think that we're warranted in this, a woman knows her boundaries, right? So there's some things that I think is okay if we do them, and not okay for y'all to do them. That's just how I feel. I feel like if you could control yourself, you get more leeway. Just like children, if you have a responsible child, the child will get more, privileges. Yeah. I feel like women can control ourselves better, because damn near, I'm not going to lie, we say this all the time, a lot of male friends would take that leap if you let them, but we can control ourselves. You guys, I don't know.
But it's not even just in the sense of control. I think it's just a very thing of principle at the same time. Just like the principle, like the double, like
Yeah,
there's
it's a double
obviously a
standard.
reason. There's obviously a reason why you're not comfortable with me being friends with someone that I fucked last year, and it's not.
Okay,
And it's like
no
obviously
pause.
that's
Wait, last year
like
it's not like far and like removed. It's
no, but
okay.
like
Girl.
I'm
It's
no,
okay.
but like I'm just like this is
You're
just a
like
vague.
one
This is
out
a
of
vague
12.
situation. This is a vague situation, but like
Okay.
you
It's
feel me? Like it happens, isn't it? But obviously, I think it's very big on principle, innit? And I think it's not just about a lot. I feel like a lot of people isn't just about this person might slip back. I think it's also just in the sense of people think of this person has had the same access that I've had to this person,
Yeah.
and like this person could be looking at me like on my days I've had this, I've had
Well, it's
that.
an ego thing. You don't think it's an emotional
That's
thing, it's an ego thing.
that's what I'm saying. So I feel like an
Yeah.
ego thing is on both parts. So I feel like the only way to really handle it is for both parties to just be as honest as possible. And now, in
So,
terms of my side
yes,
nigga,
thank you. Thank you so much. Yes.
yeah, man. I don't want to, because obviously this is gonna be out, so I don't want to even
No
specify
details.
too much. But obviously, yeah, no, I've been like
LMAO.
maybe twice, 3 times type shit.
Interesting.
There was one where, like she, like I don't know, this girl was sick. Like this girl was this girl was saying some really crazy shit. Like
what? Give us an example. We love crazy shit.
like, oh, I don't even want to say too
Why
much.
is
Like,
he blushing? Tell me why is he
nah,
blushing?
I just mean just in a
I
sense
just
of like,
yes, I'm seeing dimple.
just in a sense of like crazy shit. Just in a sense of like comparing
Oh wow, the main
the
nigga.
relationship with her nigga and the relationship with me. Like, as in like,
Your face?
Oh my
but like,
god.
no, but
Did that
like,
annoy
not,
you, or did that bother you, or?
it was like more in my favor. But it was just like that's just not good.
Hey.
This isn't
Wait,
good.
wait. So you have a few lyrics that kind
Like,
of, huh?
what is it? I didn't know what you said.
Why'd you make it was the face you made, but she said you have a few lyrics that kind of allude to what you're telling us. Like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I do better than your nigga. It be giving that a few songs.
hey, no, it really does. It gives like your boyfriend's a lame. You like, yeah, very that.
Yeah, no. Obviously, just there's
That's part of that nigga.
yeah,
So that nigga doing what we told y'all.
yeah, man. But I don't know. Like, obviously, there's been some certain situations where I don't think I've ever been in a sad nigga situation where I've wanted to graduate or get an upgrade.
Oh, so you were fine with it. And honestly,
Oh,
it's like the best of both worlds when you don't want something serious for you. I can
yeah.
see. Yeah.
I think my thing is like I'm not. If I'm the side, just let me play my position. Just let me do that. But it's like you gotta understand, like when girls have a side nigga, then it's like I feel like just even humans in general. There's a point where that side nigga responsibility. Like now this girl is
It's
like
getting deep.
now this girl's talking about I love you. Now this girl's talking.
Oh,
This
so you
girl
probably like
now
that.
this.
Sorry,
That's,
man.
that's what I'm
Sorry.
saying. Now this girl's
So I have a
possessing.
question. What are, this is both of y'all, what are like the side nigga rules? Like you need to, because obviously I love you a bit too much, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like what are the guidelines towards like, okay, it's fun or versus like it's getting
too deep. Okay, I would say off the bat, and I've never cheated, so I don't like. I've never cheated in a relationship, so I don't do such. But I would guess that you can't do like the late night FaceTimes. It's just you can't be falling asleep on the phone. Like your phone's overheating
Yeah, that's
next to
deep.
your
Yeah,
nigga.
that's deep, man.
You can't be falling asleep on the phone with the nigga. Like no, what are you doing?
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
My thing is, as the side nigga, it's like that whole the lovey-dovey conversations is just like I love you should never be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
So
feel
you've
me?
never had feelings? Because the thing is also though, I get rules, and it's one thing to have rules. It's one thing to have rules, but like you've never caught feelings. It's human to catch feelings.
Oh no, I didn't say I never caught feelings. Of course, there's been times I've caught feelings as a side nigga. You feel me? But it's just like I gotta wake up. Like this is never happening. This is never happening. Never happening. You feel me? Like don't get me wrong. It's not a thing of I've never thought about it happening. It's a thing of knowing that this is just never happening.
It's not a good idea.
This is a terrible idea. And just in the sense of if I'm the side nigga and then this girl actually does leave, how can I now trust this girl? This girl is fucking insane. You feel me? Like she's like it doesn't make sense.
Bro. You lose them how you get them.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm very big on believing in that. But yeah, like I feel like there's times where girls have like gotten a bit possessive now. But it's like, why are you possessive over me? You have a whole man like at home, type shit. Like, you know
That's
what
some
I'm
Tony
saying?
Soprano shit for real.
Yeah, that's some real
He would,
crazy shit.
that nigga, he would cheat on Carmela with like 10 bitches at the same time, and then you're getting mad if the girl moves on.
Killed her only crush. He
Like, he's sick. He's so
oh my
Yeah.
god. Double standard. That's crazy.
literally. Do you believe in polyamory? Like, would you do that kind of relationship? Both of y'all.
Nah, I don't think I'll do it. I just think relationships are a headache in general. Like,
So you don't want
so
to add more to your plate.
yeah, I can't do that. Like, having two girlfriends just sounds like, to me,
like a lot.
two girlfriends just sounds like two headaches,
Yeah.
two phone bills.
Period. I'm glad. Thank you.
It's just too much. You feel me? I'd rather just mature and just do the one woman type
Okay,
shit.
that's real. What about you, Tony? Could you do two boyfriends, two?
I think.
He's
Okay,
laughing like he's already done it.
Oh no!
What?
Like,
I don't even feel
I
like
think I knew her answer.
I feel like I would tweak too bad. Like that would pick, like he said, too annoying.
Yeah, that's
Imagine
so annoying.
and then you decide this nigga too. I would be so mad. So mad. I couldn't do it. I'm too.
Hell
I'm
no.
too.
What
Is
about
that
you?
irritating? But like, absolutely not. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Because now
Yeah.
I have an attitude with you because he pissed me off and you're messy.
Yeah,
like,
man.
no,
And
It's
then
long.
imagine
It's
checking
long.
out the other. That's too much.
yeah, that's so mean. I
Yeah.
can't.
No.
That's
And
mean.
honestly, when you see people post polyamory couples, it gives you this like there's one like
Yeah, there's always gonna be like the real couple.
the other
Yeah.
two serve that one. It never gave equal
Ever.
Party.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't
like
work.
nah.
And they all be looking smelly. No shade. Like so stank. I can't do it.
No, I heard.
It's a real thing though. People really like. I don't know.
They look stank. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Well, thank you for contributing to our advice. I hope they hear this shit. Like, do better. Delete the
No,
card.
100%.
Like, once you break
Yeah.
up.
Why are you dating a married man for 5 years? Let's even start that. Your
Like, there's
issues are
something
deep.
deeply wrong in your character.
Yeah, that's some
pretty.
crazy shit.
It's pretty off. All right.
Oh wait, so should we tell him? We didn't answer.
Oh,
What's
about what?
it?
Should she tell like her partner? I dated a married man for 5 years.
Oh yeah, no. I think she should. I think she should.
Oh, I'd say no. Sorry.
Why?
Because that's why are we judging
finds out? Because it's worse when he finds out.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about judging. I think it's just about like, hey, like you should just probably know this type shit.
Well,
No, I
okay.
will judge that.
I feel as though if they weren't friends anymore, I would just say no because why? Like, what's that?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what my big point is. If they wasn't friends anymore,
If
I
they
don't
weren't
think
friends, it wouldn't matter. Yeah.
But like I think you should be telling someone, yeah, I had a 5
Yeah, but
year.
not many friends is just stupid. I can't
Like,
lie.
why are y'all friends? For what?
And imagine his wife.
And that's
your
a
5
stupid friendship.
5 year mistress is your best bud. Oh,
Oh, no.
okay. Okay, no.
It's going up. Don't even piss me off today. Don't actually kill me. Because what kind of stupid friendship? If they have a dinner party at the home, are you invited? No. So cut the friendship off.
People are weird though. Like Lancey, they're doing best friend. They might just do that. Like people. I don't know.
No, that's crazy.
That's some real still sick shit. Like that's sick in the fucking head.
That's disgusting. And then you bring your new nigga to the dinner party, and then it's all brother, ew, brother, ew. Hell no. All right. I think that was our outs. Thank you so much, Lynn. Oh my God. Like, I had such a good convo. I didn't even notice time was flying like this. Thank you for coming.
I think it froze.
Oh shit. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was saying thank you so much. Oh, okay. Y'all can even hear me. But I was saying that was the out.
The vibes.
Yes, because we're actually coming. So we'll do part 2 on In Your Ends, as you guys would say.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. We love you so much. Stream motherfucking Cobalt. It drops. Is it next weekend? Or the weekend after?
No, the weekend after.
The weekend after. Okay. Stream Cobalt, y'all. Stay tuned for our album review. Duh.
Period.
Thank you for coming. It was such a good combo.
Like, it was lit. It was lit. It was cute.
Aw.
I'm glad. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Bye, y'all. Mwah. Wait, everyone do a heart before it so we can do like a little at the end. That's the interesting. Oh my gosh. cute.
I don't have
I'm
the
so
update.
special. Bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.